Hello everyone and welcome to this speed build for, I don't know what I'm going to call this, I think maybe Warlock Manor, something like that. But anyway, I wanted it to be on a hill and I don't really use the terrain tools and I had a nightmare with it. So I cut a lot of it out because it just took absolutely forever to sort out what I wanted to do. I had in mind that I wanted there to be 2 levels. We want the house on the top level, then we want a little level further down with a little bit of, just some stuff going on it. And then, it was just an absolute nightmare. So anyway, I skipped through it and we get onto the build now. So I really like this build. I'm pretty sure it uses every single new object in the realm of magic. So I started off trying to get the cauldron into this turret here and it didn't work out in the end. We use it as like a crystal ball palm reading area, and the cauldron goes under the stairs, which actually looks kind of cool. It looks really nice. The new stair tool, oh my god, it's the first time I've used it and I am absolutely in love with it. It's so easy, so quick. Oh, it just saves so much space in your builds as well. Absolutely love it. Such a fan. And so we make this a 2-story build. Now, I started off making it a 1 bed, but in the end, I do sort of make it a little bit higgledy-piggledy, like you'll see towards the end. You've probably seen in the screenshots as well. It gives me like the Burrow vibes from Harry Potter, but we do add on an extra bed, sort of a child's small bed as well, just onto the sides. So floor plan, I kind of had in mind what I wanted to do. I sometimes sort of go with the flow as well. I have an idea in mind, but it changes so much. Like I change my mind so much when I start building. So all I knew was that I wanted this turret. That's all I knew. I wanted the turret and nothing else mattered. And I did actually really want to use the new L-shaped tool as well, staircase tool as well. I knew I wanted to do that. Apart from that, anything sort of went really. So I do take my sweet time over finding the sort of general floor plan. I decide that this is too small, so I go back in. I actually wanted to start this. I wanted this to be like a starter home, but the items are so expensive and I got a little bit, what's the word? Adventurous, a little bit too optimistic. And in the end, it costs way more. I think I used Motherload like twice to get this finished. But it's really nice. It's worth it. It's worth the money. Definitely. I have got a starter build coming soon as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one because that one's much more within the price range, but it's a lot more modest, as you would imagine. So I had a lot of trouble with the roofing on this one, so I just skipped over it again. We're going into sort of the windows now. I have already said my piece on these stained glass windows. I absolutely love them. I can't get over how much I like them. I just think they're absolutely stunning. So there is a lot of stained glass. I don't think there is one window in this build which is not stained glass. They are all this beautiful stained glass. I start off using the sort of rose and sort of more colourful pieces, but in the end we go with the sort of blues. I just think it suits this build a little bit more. The starter home utilises more of those rosy colours and the yellows and the reds, but this one, it just suited it just that much better in my opinion. And I'm just setting up now for this new fireplace, which I absolutely love, but I do take out a little bit of the crystal by inputting some candles. There was too many crystals for me. So I changed it up a little bit, which you'll see. And I was trying to make some of these windows plain, but I wanted it, I just wanted the stained glass everywhere, so we do that instead. And I was in 2 minds of whether to make this a 3-story turret or 1-story turret, but in the end, it needed to be 3 stories for it to have like that, what's the word? Like that kapow, like that, like the wow factor. So I do really like this lot. It's right on the river and it already comes with like a little bit of landscaping done, which I'm not the best landscaper, so I actually really like that. It's got the trees in here, and yeah, I make these sort of bookcase alcoves, which I absolutely adore. Like, I think I'm really quite proud of myself for that. So yeah, we have these little alcoves going on, and yeah, so we've got the cauldron in already. We slot it just nicely under the stairs, and I think it looks good there. I love this red and yellow colour of the wallpaper. I think it's absolutely stunning. I don't know why, but my stairs broke, so I had to fix that. But yeah, I've player tested this house because there's a lot of things which I wasn't 100% on. The cauldron and the stairs didn't work where I'd put it, so we drag it out just a little bit, but it still looks really good. Yeah, like it's all player tested, it all works, which is quite impressive really. I think the only thing actually that doesn't work is the crystal ballroom. You can't sit at the chairs because strangely the tables are all end tables, the round ones. There's 2 end tables, there's like a lower one and a higher upper one, which I thought you'd be able to sit at, but you can't. But I liked it so much I left it in anyway. I don't really think anyone will be going in there. You can always change it out for a dining table if you wanted to. But yeah, so this little area here, what we're doing now, I think I start off making, no, I do make it a bathroom. It is a bathroom. And we have this little porch area as well, which is really nice. I just feel like it all comes together. I've done everything that I had an idea about. So all of my sort of inklings of what I wanted to do, they're all complete now. So this is just winging it now. And yeah, I feel like I'm quite pleased with how it turned out actually. Usually it all comes together. I can't sort of stick with a plan. I'm really bad at it. So yeah, and I love the new sort of stone flooring that comes with Realm of Magic. I'm not as big a fan of the wood floor, but we do use it. I take some of it out in the end because I feel like it is a little bit much. But yeah, we do use it a little bit. Sorting out this turret here, which was a little bit of a nightmare because I decided to make it all brick. And yeah, I love these windows. Like I love this idea of having them around the turret like this. It just sort of breaks it up a little bit. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that when I first put them on, but I was really happy with the end effect. And there I go, I'm still trying to put a blooming cauldron into this area. But yeah, in the end, we go with this sort of, it's like a fake crystal ball area. You can't really go in there. Well, you can go in there, but you can't do much in there. So you can just stick a dining table in here, and I'm pretty sure it will work as well if you wanted to go that side of things. Oh, so these lights, I was really determined to use these lights, but they are very obnoxious. So I think we do use them in the end, but not here. I think I use them in the turrets, if I remember correctly. Which, yeah, they look good in there, actually. I think it's the only place I could really make them look good. I do really like them. I don't think they're a residential light, really. They're not sort of like, you know, this house is quite like small and quirky, and it's a big light, so yeah, but we get there in the end with it. So I'm pretty sure I use, as I say, every single item that came with Realm of Magic. So I use every single type of seat at least once. In fact, no, I don't use every item because I don't use the dining table. There is a long dining table. So darn it, like I haven't used every single item, I've just realised. But it's pretty damn well near, to be fair. So I'm still going to give myself a pat on the back because I feel like I've used quite a lot of items here. And I love this little room actually. I love the mirrors on the wall and then these stained glass windows sort of surrounding it. I do really like that room. As I say, it could be worth utilising it, to be fair. If I ever use this house, I think I'll probably turn that into a dining room, definitely. I really like how the fireplace turned out because I like the crystals, but I feel like it's too much. So yeah, we put the candles in there to hide some of the crystals, which I think looks really nice. And of course, we have to have our trusty potions cabinet in there. And I do also use, this one here with the scroll, which I think is super stunning. I really like that. As I say, the cauldron, it's when I player tested it, I had to pull it out just a little bit. You'll see in the screenshots at the end, that's when I've pulled it out. It's barely noticeable, to be fair. But yeah, it just didn't like it that far under the stairs when we player tested it. There's a lot of sort of wicker things going on here. Like I did want to utilise the Laundry Day stuff pack as well, so there is quite a few things from Laundry Day stuff pack, and also, I've forgotten, is it the Romantic Garden stuff pack? Yeah, you can see I've just popped in the fountain there. So there is a lot of stuff from those packs as well, because I just think they really complement this pack actually. Especially, I wanted this house to feel like a sort of herbal witch, if you like. So we have like a lot of planters going around. If you were to download this from the gallery, there is the sort of starter herbs as well, sort of planted for you. So there's a few things already done. And yeah, I do feel like this would be a sort of herbal witch. We put the washer tub outside as well. So it's all sort of very... It's not, I didn't make it, I debated making this an eco-friendly house, or is it the off-the-grid trait. But in the end, I decided that because there's quite a lot of lights that are electric, and obviously we have the cooker as well, but you could get away with making this an off-the-grid house actually. All you got to do is just swap everything out for candles. Yeah, it'd be quite easy, and then it'd be do the stove and the fridge work on off the grid? I don't even know, to be fair. But yeah, you could get away with it by just cooking mac and cheese all the time in the cauldron. So we're moving to the upstairs now, and I do extend this out. As I say, I make this into 2 bedrooms. So we have a big master bedroom, and then we also have a single bedroom just off to the side of the house, which I sort of extend on. I do really like the master bedroom actually. It's very different to the rest of the house. It's very purple and black, which is really nice. You could have a family living here actually. I reckon you could squeeze a 3rd bedroom in somewhere too, if you're a nifty builder. You could make this into like a bathroom and then turn the bathroom into a 3rd bedroom quite easily. Yeah, so I reckon you could get away with 3 bedrooms here. But yeah, for now it's just a small family that you could have here. You could have like a small family, so it'd be a couple and then a kid. So yeah, I start off trying to make this a bathroom, and it's doable. You can do it. You can slot the shower in, but I just decided that it'd be a little bit too tight. So yeah, I moved the bathroom over here, which I was going to make this into like a study, but we swap it around. So the study is now in the turret, and then this is going to be the bathroom, and we do extend this bathroom out as well. We make it a little bit bigger and we stick a bath in there too. So yeah, here is the desk that's going in, and I super like that desk actually. I love the little sort of glowing light that it's got going on. I'm just not sure like if everything I think can be utilised in other builds, but I'm not sure whether I'd use that desk because of the glowing light in other builds. I'm sure content creators would quite easily be able to take the light off, to be fair. So yeah, we're moving on to the outside now. And we do put quite a lot of ivy everywhere actually. I cut some of it out because it just takes forever to put ivy on walls. But yeah, it looks really good. So I feel like we've nearly used every item in the stuff pack already, apart from the single bed, which we do use in a minute. And let me know, let me know in the comments down below, do you love the stuff pack? What are your feelings on it, like build, buy wise? I really like it, I do. I think it's one of those where you can make it sort of work in other builds. It doesn't have to just be witches and wizards. Like, I think the cross-pack compatibility is really, really good with this one. Like, there are certain things that obviously are dedicated, but to be fair, not a lot. Like, a lot of this can be used outside of the pack, outside of the sort of realm of magic pack. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you really like the build and buy items? Do you hate them? What do you think of them? So I'm just terrain painting now, and I think I skipped past this because I am a terrible terrain painter. I'm trying to get better, but I'm not the best at terrain painting. It's just not my forte, but I do super like the foundations that we give to this, and I'm so happy that the landscaping is already partially done. Because it's, as I say, it's just not my favourite. And yeah, here I am, I'm putting this sort of red ivy along the walls. Well, it's not ivy, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's like a climbing planter, which is absolutely stunning. I think it really offsets, especially in fall. It's not red, it's all sort of brown in colour, which I think is really nice. I love that it changes with the seasons, so it's not constantly red. I do really like that. So we're just pulling some items out now for the garden. So there is a bee box here, there's a flower arranging, because I just imagine whoever lives here to be really sort of herbal. And yeah, I can just imagine them being really into flower arranging, and that's like how they make their money, because it's really hard to make money with Realm of Magic. I think the potions aren't worth anything at all, I think that must be an oversight. Hopefully they'll change that, because I think a lot of people wanted to open like potion shops and stuff, and obviously you can't do that if the potions aren't worth anything, which is a shame. So yeah, I feel like the person that lives here will make their money from their honey and from making flower arrangements and maybe selling them at the markets or whatever. So yeah, this roof is still doing my head in. Like, yeah, I constantly tweak it. I actually find this really nice. I don't know what they're called, like roof decoration, which has like a Salem cat on it and a moon, which I didn't even know existed, but I think it's really, really neat. It sort of goes really well with this pack. And we do make this climbing planter a lot more prominent as well in a moment. So here we go. I find these and I sort of size them up, and I think that looks really cool. I'm really proud of myself for that. I've never thought of doing this before, but it just gives me sort of Weasley vibes from Harry Potter. I really like it. It gives the house that sort of higgledy-piggledy feeling that I was wanting. And yeah, I just think it looks super good. It just messes up my roof even more though, which I think I get there in the end with it, but yeah, it's just, this roof does my head in. I think since the pack has been installed, or is it since the patch update, the poles, the I don't know what they're called anymore. What are they called? The poles, they don't work. Like, they just go really long compared to the height of your house. So I did use one, I think, and it looks okay that it's too tall, but I wanted to use more and I couldn't because they're just completely broken, which is a bit frustrating. So yeah, you can see we've just extended out the bathroom now, and you can see here that is where our bedroom is going to be on the left-hand side. Yeah, it's a small one, but yeah, it's good. You can fit it in here. And there's plenty of outdoor space for you to put kids' stuff. So I can imagine definitely that the family here are going to be very outdoorsy. So we're pretty much nearing the end of the build. I feel like I'll just go around and sort of tweak now. There's not much else to do. So this is where I am going to leave you because I'm pretty sure we cut to the screenshots very soon. I really hope that you enjoyed this build. It is available for download on the gallery at Ninachu Sims. I really hope if you do download it, you enjoy playing in it. As I say, it is completely player tested, so you shouldn't have any issues with it. Thank you so much for watching this build, and I really hope to see you all in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!